Hello once again YouTube, Chris the Nightbringer here bringing you some StarMade showcases, and today we have the Armok by Atheddall. This is a very old ship. It was last posted and last updated in October of 2014. That is over a year old now, which is kind of nuts. But even then, I think Atheddall was proving just how great of a builder they were. Look at this ship. Now, apparently this ship has gone under some hefty revisions since then, and I think I have seen them. Once in a while, this ship will pop up, and like it's just a marvel to look at because of the armor plating and just all of the great details. With some very basic design elements and little details, they've pulled off quite an impressive build. So it's obviously a vertical ship. It has no combat capabilities whatsoever, and in fact, it probably doesn't even have any decent amount of systems on it right now. I have no idea how Atheddall is doing now with this ship, or if he's continuing to use it as like the biggest, largest ship that they work on. But it is just jam-packed full of nice little details, and we're going to take a look at as many of them as I can find. I have not gotten familiar with this ship really until just now, but I do recall seeing it in the past and finding all sorts of new stuff all the time. So, first off, digging the shape. It's got like this bulky armor plates in the middle, and then a nice, almost Art Deco feel to it. There's some Nouveau type of stuff here with this like weird swirly stuff, the patterns embedded in the hull. It seems very symmetrical vertically, as in these patterns are mirrored and stuff, so I'm thinking that's the easiest way they achieve that. But it's got some Art Deco-ish style, especially with these curves. It's interesting. I don't think we've quite seen anything like this in StarMade, or at least in my review series so far. I will note that since it's so old, it still uses the old docking, and you will find that all over the ship quite extensively. There are a number of hangar bays as well. So we have like tall glass windows in areas. I'm assuming there's supposed to be plenty of rooms in this structure that are just simply not finished, and I have no idea if any updated versions of this ship have any further progress to these areas. So if we take a look around, we've got, well, just a whole bunch of unfinished interior. And maybe in the future I'll try and stick with finished ships. This seems to be uploaded to the StarMade dock exclusively for the purpose of showcasing an older ship from before, you know, maybe StarMade got more popular, or where it is today. But we do have some internal structure here. So we've got like staircases that are supposed to be leading up. There's a camera up here, possibly more leading back this way. And further up we have gravity modules. This is a very large bridge type of section we've got going on here. There are some shielding on the ship, it seems, although those won't be useful if recharges are not in place, and this may be old enough for that to have happened. We have more docks for various things. Oh look, okay, so there is quite a bit of an interior. Let me see if I can make my way back down. So if we get to this level, what's in here? I've got some power. Okay. I'm not sure how, like, it's a bit rough, I'll be honest. I'm not sure, like, where I'm supposed to be walking, so to speak. I am in build mode, but I don't know where I'm supposed to be walking, because there's almost no difference between, like, a beam, for example, and a pathway, it seems. There's nothing that indicates that the two are different if I were to accidentally walk onto one or the other. But this seems to be like a walkway where we can kind of explore, especially these little ramps and stuff that lead everywhere, the wedges. So wow, look at this. Got a big room here. My god, this is like cathedral-esque. That's quite impressive. I feel like there's a lot of space for like rooms up there. That's almost what that feels like. It feels like there would be rooms up there lining that wall. This is quite massive. It seems we have a dock here that I'm not even sure how you would be able to get into it. Maybe, oh wow, there's a plex door there. Okay. So yeah, hidden stuff all around. We've got a lit path here, and it looks like there's an entrance to this area over there. What I do like about this is some of the interesting concepts that are coming through in somewhat rough form. If we look here, we have some sort of crystal structure, or some sort of power thing. I don't know what it would be called, but it's inside this spiral design and that's pretty nice. I really dig that. We don't see a lot of that type of stuff in builds. Most builds are very mechanical and very straight and angular. Not a lot of the curvilinear stuff goes on in builds, to be quite honest, and I would like to see more of that. We've got some nice designs in the glass here. Kind of looks like a tree. Some more paths leading through some pretty big windows. It looks like this area is exposed to space, so maybe you might need a spacesuit. Maybe there's some sort of force field technology preventing you from being sucked out into space, who knows. A big archway here. I'm not sure you're actually supposed to climb this. And what appears to be, possibly, an entrance for small ships to fly through? Yeah, there's a doorway there, so I'm wondering. There might be some sort of entrance type of thing going on there. And then you can even fly out the back. There is another doorway here. So, all in all, pretty decent. I think the one thing that I would suggest Atheddall do is, I don't know if he has a thread on the forums where he's been posting updates to this. Occasionally I see more up-to-date versions of this thing, or at least I think I do. It's definitely the same style and it's probably the same builder. But I would suggest maybe updating this to maybe current StarMade standards, I guess, with, you know, rails instead of the old docking system. I definitely advise using some tetras and pentas, or tetras and heptas, because those are really going to help when it comes to those curvy things. But I definitely like the style of this thing, the design, and some of the details in the exterior. I mean, real quick, just look at this. Look at that. See this? It's got like this connector piece. It connects here, and then it comes down here, and it gives it some depth. And it's like, while still very simple, it's very effective, and I like that. There's so much depth with just simple little parts spread throughout the ship hull, and I really enjoy that. I mean, look at this. That's nuts. That looks crazy. Just this right here. That looks nuts. That looks nuts. That's all I can say, really. Because there's no weapons or major systems on this ship, that's about all I really have to say for this thing. If there's other versions, you know, please direct me to them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Leave your feedback down below. And I'll see you for the next one. That was the Armok by Atheddall.